pretty evident that he who controls the media controls the masses. Malcolm X once quoted that the media is the most powerful entity on earth. They, the media, have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's power, because they control the minds of the masses.
There is danger within a single story portrayed through the eyes of the media because this creates a stigmatism of us versus them through a European gaze. Stereotypes and prejudice ideals are put into place against oppressed and marginalized groups to basically say that social injustice is natural and inevitable.
The media specifically affects the images of African American people, mainly Black women. By being able to control the image, they erase the individuality of Black women, silencing them and making them even more invisible.
The beginning of stereotypes being placed on Black women dates way back to slavery. It is very stereotypical for one to think that dark-skinned women were placed in the fields and that the lighter-skinned women were placed in the house, caring for the master's children or cooking or cleaning clothes.
Even after slavery ended, the human quality of Blacks was still questioned. Minstrel shows performed in blackface, served as entertainment to white America and displayed numerous stereotypes on Black people, more specifically, Black women.
Stereotypes such as the Mammy, Aunt Jemima, Sapphire, Jezebel, angry Black woman, strong Black woman, transformed from the stage to real life, as many Black women were looked at as less than and not who they really were at their core.
In film and television, Black women are typically shown in manners that promote notions of moral inferiority with the use of profanity, violence, lack of self-control, and over-sexualization. Over time, as a result of these stereotypes, Black women tend to become desensitized to their feelings to avoid fitting into the stereotypes and judgment from society.
Stereotypes forced onto Black women through the media controlled by white America has done more harm to the image of what and who Black women are.
Stereotypes presented within the media portray Black women in a different light. The most noticeable stereotypes are based on skin complexion.
Black women with darker skin tone are always portrayed as the angry, loud, and ghetto friend who always has a problem with keeping and or getting a man. Dark-skinned women are the ones with the long weave, over-exaggerated nails, the attitudes, and they tend to sleep around a lot. Their presence is almost animalistic. Stereotypes such as these can be seen in shows such as Martin and Being Mary Jane.
Paragraph 12. In contrast with the negative portrayals of dark-skinned Black women in the media, light-skinned Black women are often the most preferred by the audience. These are the more quiet and laid-back characters. If their dark-skinned Black friend gets into an argument, then the light-skinned friend becomes the peacemaker and keeper in the situation. They are portrayed as the more smart one when compared to a woman of darker complexion and the most beautiful.
Number of TV shows or films where there is a Black family, majority of the time the wife would be of lighter skin complexion while the husband would be of darker skin complexion. Out of this, they would have a daughter and a son majority of the time, and the daughter would be of lighter skin and the son would be of darker skin.
This is another stereotype that lighter skin is viewed as more feminine and attractive, and darker skin is viewed as more masculine and honorable.
Stereotypes that have been imposed on Black women for years are being confronted and broken due to the uprising of Black directors, actors, and filmmakers. One actress named Michaela Cole broke the boundaries of the portrayal of Black women with her Netflix show Chewing Gum, which she created and starred in.
Her character, Tracy Gordon, is a zany and awkward girl that is very outspoken and overall a great contrast to the typical Black female character portrayed in most media. Cole portrays an abundance of Black characters in numerous films, each with a complex personality that shows that Black women are more than the simple archetypes that we once were limited to. The filmmaker David E. Talbert is another person who broke the norm within Black films. He directed the movie Jingle Jangle that stars a young Black girl named Journey who loves to invent and fix toys, which is a character we don't see often for Black women. In addition to this, the movie is one of the few Black films without any connection to racial issues or trauma faced within the Black community. Talbert allows the movie to project Black joy throughout its entirety.
These Black artists disregarded the blueprint for the caricature of Black women that has been instilled into our society and instead presented us with varying characters. Progressive Black creators show that Black women do not share a single story, and whether we are Tracy's or Journey's, both deserve to be heard and seen.
Attempting to correct decades of implemented ideas and conventions is not an easy task. It is very hard to change the way the masses think, but we have to start somewhere. It is absolutely necessary that these archetypes of Black women and these false stereotypes are fixed for the betterment of Black creators and actors in today's time and for the entire industry to move in a better direction. Us as female actors can start creating new projects and new ideals that portray Black women, dark and lighter complexion of all kinds, are portrayed in a better light, more humanistic and more truthful to how we actually are. Actors like Viola Davis, Lupita Nyong'o, Issa Rae are one of the many actors that are pushing this industry in a new direction.